Okay, why does my like camera look like it's on sepia, which is like a filter that like makes everything look like tan and like dull, which is how it looks right now. So that's great. Yeah. Yeah. I feel bad for yelling at my grandma at my phone earlier, but like at the same time not that bad because like that was an emotion that I felt, and like it's like an emotion, and I'm not like, I kind of feel guilty but not really that guilty because like I'm free to feel whatever fucking emotion I want to feel. And that's that. But also I said a lot of words that I shouldn't have said. It's just like she frustrates me sometimes a lot, clearly. Yeah. I don't know, I just feel like some people are just like so I don't fucking know. I don't know. Life is fucking confusing. That's all I gotta say. Sure, there's a lot more. I just can't fucking phrase it into words and sentences because, you know, complexities of life. I feel like some people are like followers and narrators, and then some people are supporters, and some people are leaders, which I feel like I'm almost all three of those things because actually no, I think I'm more of like a mix between a supporter and a leader. As much as I feel uncomfortable with leading, I can't stand just sitting there and listening and just I just as much as I envy the people who do that, because like I have I have one friend who could do that, and it's like amazing to watch because she's just so selfless and like amazing and like glorious human being, you know. Human being. I'm talking about Issa, by the way. um because their friends talked about me, they were saying that like whenever I talked about them without mentioning their names, they would always get confused. I'm just like, do you think I know many people? Like, no, I don't. Like, so I'm gonna like start mentioning their names now, just so like they understand that I'm talking about them, because like I want them to think I'm talking about some like non-existent person, because like I'm talking about them because I really don't know anyone else much. um. Anyways, like he's just so selfless and like a listener and just like so attentive, intuitive, and like I wish I could be that way, because like I wish I could like help people that way, and I wish I wasn't so selfish and like such a bitch all the time. But I just can't. Like I don't, like, that's not how I am. Like, but but then I hate myself because the self that I'm comfortable with, because I talked about it before, like the self that I'm like uses like my bold front to be comfortable with is like a total bitch, and she's psychotic, and she's just like way out there, and like she like protects me, but at the same time like I hate her because she's so selfish and she hurts so many people and she doesn't give a shit. But then there's like the inner me who's just like, bitch, calm the fuck down. Like you're hurting people. Like, calm down. And I'm just like, fuck. And then I feel bad. And then I like try and backtrack. And then like it sucks because I don't like know. Just like I'm afraid. Like letting this little bitch ass wall down. But at the same time, like I need to let her down because like letting her down is gonna like free me and all that cheesy bullshit. But then like I'm afraid of like not knowing how I'm gonna be, not being able to tell and predict my moves and stuff. It's scary. Then right now I don't know, thinking about it just like makes me like my chest all heavy and like weird and like I'm trying to get it to focus without actually touching it. That works so well. And then I'm also kind of a supporter like my friend Mary, who's like, she listens, but she also talks and like helps you through it and supports you. Which I can be like that, but then I also get kind of arrogant and I'm just like, I know everything, I can help you with everything. Like, Hunty making an entrance over here, like, wow. And then I'm also kind of a leader because like I hate following rules, like I hate being restricted. But I think that might be like mostly my bitch cover up, like my defense mechanism. Just because I don't like not being in control with my defense mechanism. Because when I'm not in control, I don't feel like I can protect myself and others. Because I feel like if I a little bit my true self up, like I would be like weak and then I would be vulnerable, so I wouldn't be able to protect myself. And then onto that, like adding on to that, I wouldn't be able to help other people either. I feel like because I would just be so absorbed in like how I'm feeling, like how I'm gonna be affected by it, like how I'm gonna be inevitably hurt by it because I'm so vulnerable. But then, so then I wouldn't be able to help my friends either or my family or protect them, which kind of scares me a lot because I'm like terrified of other people getting hurt because of me or other people getting hurt and I can't help them. Like that's probably my biggest fear. Like a lot of people, like their biggest fear is dying, but I've said before and I'll probably say it again, like I'd gladly prefer dying over being alone or not, like being the cause of someone else's pain or being the cause of someone else's like death or something. Like I would rather die than have that happen. Like I don't want to hurt anyone. Like I want to be able to protect people and I want to be able to protect myself. But I think that my bitch ass friend protecting myself also inevitably hurts others, and so I want to like stop that, but like I can't like find the balance between my vulnerable self and my protective self. And like so I just want to like let go and just like let my vulnerable real self like be free, but at the same time I'm terrified of that because like I know I'm gonna hurt or something's gonna happen. Well, I don't know, but I'm like afraid of that happening, and like I don't know. So this is a fun conversation. Also, like I'm getting so deep, and it's like literally like 11:11, and I have to get up pretty early to go to this like Easter thing that my grandma doesn't want me to go to because she thinks I'm gonna be a nuisance, which is great. I'm not gonna be a nuisance. I'm just gonna eat my food and then sit in a corner, probably have some meaningless small talk with some old people, and then be on my phone the rest of the time. Like I'm not gonna be a problem, okay, cheese woman. But that she's all for appearances. So like if I do something even remotely not okay with her, she's just gonna be like, yeah, my granddaughter's stupid, I'm sorry, she's just a white girl, like, forgive her. Like, I don't know what her mom did to raise her wrong, but, like, her mom raised her wrong. Like, it's literally, like, exactly what she's gonna say. Or, oh, I'm sorry, her dad is, like, left for Honduras, and ever since that, she's being a bitch. So, like, I'm so sorry. Like, blah, 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 blah. Like, thanks, Grandma, love you, too. Like, all she does is talk shit about me. So, in turn, all I do is talk about shit about her. So, like, you know, I bite back, bitch. Again, defensive, angry side coming through. Yeah, I don't know. Just like waiting to get over myself, but like waiting for something to happen, that thing is never gonna happen. Like, you have to do it yourself. But I'm so afraid to take the step. But I just need to get over my coward ass shit and fucking do it. And then, like, we'll go from there. Like, Auntie needs to let go. I really want chai tea. I think I want to make chai tea. Fun. And you'll get to see my process of making chai tea. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god, maybe I shouldn't make chai tea though, because like it's 11:11. Chai tea's gonna wake me up. Damn. You know what? The drive to Napa is a long drive. I can just like stay up really late. And then like wake up in time. And then just like nap in the car or something. Because Napa is like what, 4 hours away, I think? I don't know, I just pulled that number out of my ass. I have no idea. I just know that it's far away, okay? And in the Richie wine country, which have fun there, guys. I'm honestly just there for the food and because I don't want to be alone on Easter because my grandma threatened to leave me alone on Easter. So like, love you too, Grandma. Swear, all my grandma cares about is reputation. She's so prideful. It's ridiculous. And I hate prideful, arrogant people. Ironic considering I am very arrogant. Well, not arrogant. Well, I guess I am kind of arrogant, but like, I just like, I don't know how to explain myself. But one thing I do not care about is reputation, and that's all she cares about. So like, we differ highly there. I think that's like our biggest difference. The fucking reputation, petty ass fucking shit. Like, society, who gives a shit? Like, goddamn, man. Well, man, my bad. Are you a wolf? I always feel like a dolphin whenever like you look at my teeth. Like, I'm just like, dolphin. I kind of want chai tea though. I want something warm. Okay. Chai tea, here we come. I'll be back in a little bit in the kitchen making chai tea because like deliciousness. It's this tea, if you can read it, vanilla chai, Bigelow, I think it's called. Bigelow, yeah, Bigelow. Like the town, Bigelow. love tea. It's so good. Oh my god. Okay, and for some reason, I decided putting a cup of cream into the fridge was a good idea, and I didn't want to waste it, so, like, it's just still there, and I'm using it, so, like, you know, whatever. So I just put a little bit, enough to, like, make it, like, cream looking. Wow, I just, like, dribbled it everywhere. That's great. So not gonna be sticky later. Awesome. And then I put a little bit of milk. Make it even more creamy and delicious. And like, oh my gosh. It is filled. Oh my god, okay. It's kind of not that warm because I was impatient. But you know what? It's okay. Whatever. Impatience is key to nothing because impatience will get you nowhere. But I mean, impatience got me my tea faster, so I mean, you know what? Whatever. Ugh. Put the sticky cream back and then. Ugh. Ooh. Okay. And the milk. Okay. Now the tea. It's gonna get really dark in a minute. I'm just gonna turn off the thing. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, I think it's just the lighting in my room that makes the camera look like sepia folder right now. Oh. I don't know. I don't really have much else to talk about because I have no life. And I'm trying to think more and not be afraid. I'm trying to think before I act more, but not be afraid to do something even if I think about doing that thing, because a lot of times I'm a do before thinker. Is that even a thing? A doer before thinker, I think. I don't know. Holy shit, one sip of that tea and now I'm hot. Okay, whatever. I mean, I was already hot to begin with. Kidding. I look like a dead fish. No. I was gonna say, I completely lost what I was gonna say. Okay, then. This is irritating. Okay, oh, I have act before I think, because a lot of times, because like I always find out that when I think before I act, I always hesitate, and when I hesitate, I end up being too late to do that action, or I just decide not to do that action because I like talk myself out of it when I overthink, and I'm trying not to do that, or have been not doing that and just been acting before I think, and a lot of times those actions have negative consequences, but usually I just ignore them and move on with my life, but they still like hinder me, blah blah blah. And so I'm trying to think before I act, but not hesitate or like stop doing what I'm thinking of, what I want to do, just because I think more about it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like I tend to overthink things when I do think things, and I'm trying not to overthink what I actually think. And I'm trying not to rush into things when I don't think, because, like, you know, I'd prefer not to think, but, you know, thinking is healthier for you than just doing stuff. But at the same time, doing stuff is just more thrilling. So I'm, like, trying to find the balance, but, you know, balance, not exactly my strong suit. I mean, I'm pansexual. I'm not exactly the most balanced person out there. Like, Although I am a realist and an atheist, so I mean, at least there's some order to my thoughts, you know? But don't know. It just gives me a headache. And I'm like, fuck. Whatever. I'm just gonna continue drinking my tea and reading because that's what I do.